Hi family and friends. It's today. Today is day 10 of my withdrawals. I did yesterday or last night. I did day 9, where I talked about I had experienced something that scared me with my blood pressure and the way I felt, and I had taken a full dose. Let's see, I've lost track of time because what I did was, let's see, I guess it was day, I can't even remember. I'm confused, but today is day 10. Night before last, I had to take my full dose of my night medicine, which I'm withdrawing from, just cutting it in half, which is Seroquel. I always want to say the names so people can identify with the drugs. Seroquel, Remeron, and Requip. And those three things, actually the two things, Seroquel and Remeron, are for sleep. They're not sleeping pills. And the Requip is for restless leg syndrome, because of the other two that cause my symptom of restless leg to be severe. So I ended up taking a full dose, and I slept 13 hours, and that's the video where it was supposed to be yesterday, but I taped it like 2 in the morning or something like that of the next day, which is this day. So that's what's kind of got me messed up. Anyway, so last night, or this morning, early this morning, I didn't get to bed till 6, which is one of my major problems that I'm dealing with, along with trying to cut back on my medication, because I know in the long run it's going to be better for me. I'm going to feel better and not in a stupor, you know, most of the day, all day, and have more energy, and you know, eventually, hopefully, I get there. I was just trying to figure out my new plan for how to do this. I made it, let's see, the 9th day, and when I took half my medicine, which we'll just say was last night, not the night before last, I had to take a full dose. So I don't think that really set me back any, because after all that time, just doing it once, I ended up last night or early this morning taking, or late this morning, since I said 6 o'clock in the morning, I took my half a dose again. So this is the first time that I didn't get much sleep. I got less than 6 hours. So I've been, you know, it hasn't been intolerable until probably a couple hours ago. Which is unusual because night times are usually when I'm, you know, doing a little better, but being extremely exhausted from everything, you know, that I'm dealing with during the day. And so today has been different. No problems with my blood pressure, thank goodness. I just didn't get enough sleep, and you know, staying up like that, you know, can set you back. So that was just so stupid and foolish on my part to, you know, to do that, because it just blows, you know, the hours that I did get out of the water, and then it just makes it tougher on me, you know, that very day when I do wake up. So having less than 6 hours, and it's 9 o'clock here in Oklahoma at night, and I don't think I'll be staying up much longer, and I'm going to take my half a dose again. What it is just going to be trial and error. See how long I can go until it gets bad enough where my body's telling me it can't deal with anymore. And what happened to me with my blood pressure, you know, if that happens again, that's a sure sign. So, you know, if I could manage to live, oh, Monty's just now driving up while I'm doing this. Anyway, if I can manage to do this and find a regular routine where I'm not constantly struggling every day, you know, because I just want my body to adjust to a pattern. Once it, you know, adjusts and is okay with that, and I am doing better, I'm doing better on a regular basis, you know, then I'll know that that's going to work for me. So right now, I'm cautiously going to do this and not just completely half it, because, you know, it gets to a point where things get really bad, and I don't want to end up in the ER, and I don't want to do that. And it's not that I'm not tough enough, it's just that, you know, I'd already been struggling for so long anyway with issues, health-wise and mentally, that I just don't want to continue on that path. So I will figure out what can my body get used to and get me back to where I used to be. You know, where I'm not dealing with the depression, the anxiety, the tremors, the shaking, the jerking, the seizure thing, the blood pressure thing, no energy, no desire to do anything, not being able to drive or make my appointments. You know, those things are all vital for, you know, a normal life. You know, even though you have an illness, you know, I have survived for lengthy times on end where I was just great. You know, I met for months on end. You know, even after going through a really bad time and being laid up sick. Like I had said way earlier, it's been quite some time ago that, you know, when I started having all these health issues, you know, just one issue on and going through the process of getting through each one of those things, which were many, you know, didn't help me. It weakened me mentally and, you know, wore me down. So the littlest thing became extreme. The normal things of life became impossible. So, like the Bible said, this too shall pass. So it's up to me. I know what you know, since I have to take the blood pressure pill, which really, you know, it's, with the rest of my pills, although it does what it's supposed to do, it just wasn't working. It was making me, it made me far worse. So much bad. Worse than I was. It's like I'm having to start completely over. I can't get rid of or change because you just can't take that chance. If something is doing what it's supposed to do, I didn't expect these things to happen. I didn't even know all this time, you know, what changed things drastically as they did. But that's what it is. And there's nothing I can do about that. So, I know that lowering my medication as much as I can, you know, and getting myself stable, because it really does make a difference, you know, how I feel during the day. Those night pills really, really take a toll on you as long as I've been on them. And it doesn't help to be where you just are totally exhausted all the time and you can't wake up. You know, I don't want that, and I'm just not going to have that anymore. So anyway, I was just giving a little update, and, you know, hopefully, I think I am, because I'm so tired. I'm going to get plenty of sleep, as I was. So So with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching and listening, and take care, everyone. Okay, have a good night. Bye-bye.